Hi guys, welcome to Baños, Ecuador. Got here 2 days ago, I want to say. Last I talked to you guys, I was in Quilatoa hiking the loop. So finished the rest of the loop. It was about 5 hours total, taking my time, going slow, taking pictures, checking out all the viewpoints and stuff like that. So had a good rest of the day there. One thing I forgot to mention is something really cool about here, and I noticed this in Colombia too, but they have something called merienda, which pretty much you can get a meal for anywhere between $3 to $5 depending what part of the country you're in. And it comes with a soup as a starter, and then your main meal, which would be chicken, beef, pork, something like that, along with rice and a salad. So really good deal for the amount of money and the food you get. Anyways, so it's nice being able to find like a good meal for cheap. So that was the rest of my stay in Quilatoa, and then 2 days ago I got to Baños, where I am now. So I'm couch surfing here. The first day I got in, I went with my host and some other friends of friends that are staying with him from Argentina. So a bunch of us went to the Casa, árbol, which is this place on top of the mountain. They have a little tree house and they have swings up there, so you're like way on top of the mountain looking out. You can go on the swing, and they have also like a little canopy, which is zip line and stuff like that. Small little attractions. It's $1 to get in. So we went there like in the afternoon after I got in, and later on we actually had a parilla, so Argentinian style, or parilla as they would say, since there are a bunch of them staying at the same place where I am. Anyways, so we had some burgers and sausage, and then later that evening we went out to check out the nightlife. It's a touristy spot, so there's a lot going on, a lot of bars and clubs, so got to do some dancing, which was fun, at this place surprisingly called Leprechaun. But they had different rooms with different music, so some salsa and some like typical popular American music, reggaeton of course, in another room. Anyways, so that was fun. That was the first day here. And then yesterday some of us did canyoning. So my couchsurfing host is also a guide here, so he does canyoning and rafting and a whole bunch of stuff. So thankfully and luckily, he's been hooking us up and getting us like good prices for the tours and stuff like that. So we went with him and a few others to do canyoning, which is when you do rappelling down waterfalls and stuff like that. So again, this is a spot to do a lot of adventure, outdoor sort of stuff. Really pretty in the mountains. So we got to do that. Something that was different, because I've done this before and did it in Colombia too. But at the very end, there's this little waterfall where instead of rappelling down, we actually like slid down it like a slide. So that was new. But we were still hooked in. Well, that was the one part. We were still hooked in. So they were kind of like letting us down slowly, but we're sliding down at the same time, sitting on your butt. So that was fun. There was a little part after that was just like a little water slide, not holding on to anything. And it goes pretty fast actually. So it was fun until you hit the bottom, and then it kind of hurts your butt. But anyways, it was fun nonetheless. So we did that yesterday. Got off to a late start because we had been out the night before. And then we also actually, before doing that, walked around Baños a little bit to get to see the city. There's this bridge with a really nice view over the river where you can actually do bungee jumping from there. We walked over there. Also through an artisan market and through this big market where you can buy all sorts of kind of food. They have like the huge giant entire pig roasting that you can see like with its mouth stuffed and everything, some of those in there. And they also have like a lot of places that were making smoothies or juices, that kind of thing. So decided to try one which was a blend of a few fruit or vegetables. It was spinach, borojo, and mora, which is blackberry. I didn't actually like it that much, that blend. It was what she recommended though. Anyways, and she had told me a little bit about borojo, which I didn't know what that was. So I looked into it later and found out it's actually a superfruit. And I guess it's pretty common in Colombia as well. But anyways, so it's also an aphrodisiac. It gives you lots of energy, and it's also an appetite suppressant. So Maybe that combination wasn't the best, or by itself, I don't know. But anyways, at least it's good for you. Apparently in Colombia they call it jugo de amor, and after the football games or soccer games they give it to the players before going home. So anyways, thought that was interesting that I read about that afterwards. And so yeah, did that yesterday along with the canyoning, and then later on we went out to eat, and then later we went to a German brewery and tried some beer there. So that was yesterday. Then today I just did rafting, actually not too long ago, whitewater rafting, which was fun. It was like we had different class 3, class 4 rapids. For the first time though I've ever done rafting, there was actually a part, and I thought the guide was joking because he's joking like the whole time, but where we actually had to get out of the raft, like walk along the rocks along the side of the river for a little bit, and then get back in, because he was saying that that rapid was really difficult and dangerous. So we had to get out, walk to like farther down the rapid and get back in. And I asked him later, because I was like, what level is that? He said it's 4 still, and we did class 4 in other spots, but it's more technical. So anyways, that was the first where we actually had to get out and back in. But it was really fun. The weather here has been like on and off, changes all the time. So it's sometimes cold, it's sometimes warm, it's raining, it's all over the place. But doing the rafting and the canyoning, actually we were all wearing wetsuits. So that was different too, because last time I was doing that stuff in Colombia, it was super hot, and so, you know, you're wearing the bare minimum because it's hot out. But here, it's cold and maybe rain and all that, so totally covered up in wetsuits. So anyways, that's what I've been doing up until now. I'm leaving soon to go on a little tour of the waterfalls. There's a lot of waterfalls in this area. So I'm taking a chiva, which are like these colorful wooden buses that basically take tourists to go check out the waterfalls. They stop at them and you can go check them out and jump back in and continue on the way to see some more. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Tomorrow I'm actually heading out to go to Montanita, which is on the beach, another surf spot, and it's supposed to be a party spot too, although I don't think I'll be partying too much, but going for the surf. And I might actually do climbing tomorrow, because you can also do that here, and I haven't done it yet so far on my trip. So let me give you a quick view of the little town. I'm in the main square now, and then I'll say goodbye. Anyways, this is the main little square, which is cute. There's like a little kind of tree house platform thing there you can climb up. And I think that's the municipality or something like that, my host told me. Don't totally remember. But anyways, that's about it for now. So I'll catch up with you guys, doubtful tomorrow, but probably in Montanita, and I'll catch you up with whatever I left out on from Baños. Talk to you soon. Bye.